Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana.
Right, we are back with another video. So today's just going to be a quick update, and also I've made some changes to my tank, and we'll just kind of talk about everything you need to get a potato pufferfish. Just because I've been getting a lot of questions around that, so I thought I would make a quick video. So obviously you would need a tank. This is 68 gallons. Usually you can get away with 30 gallons, but over time when they do get bigger, you want to upgrade to a 44 gallon. I think 44 gallon is the perfect sweet spot. That's what Finn has. So basically this tank is 22-inch width, 36-inch long, and 22-inch height. Finn is in a 35.6 inch wide, or sorry, long, I think 17-inch wide and 17-inch height. Which what you want is basically you want the tank to be kind of like a square, and very long, just because these fish likes to swim side to side. They're not very like active going up and down, so it doesn't really matter how much height, I would suppose. But obviously the bigger the tank, the bigger the fish. So which I've actually noticed that Roblox, he's gonna be big, guys. Like, he's gonna be a big kid. I would say he's probably a year and a half now, and he's grown so much recently, but that's because obviously he has a big aquarium. The other thing is a good substrate. A lot of people don't really put consideration in their substrate. You want to find substrate just because they will bury themselves in the sand most of the time, just like he is right now. This is Sansibar GBL, or GBL Sansibar. I think this is a dark, just a dark substrate. In the summertime, I might change it to red. I think red is just a cool color. And also, we're going to be doing a summer project this year. I want to take out all the sand in the back, put some aquarium soil, and then plant some plants in the aquarium soil in the background. Aquarium soil is great just because obviously it gives nutrients to the plants, as rather than just having your plants like this in the substrate. It's better to have it in aquarium soil. You guys can see the red tiger lotus are doing really nice. The other thing is you want to have driftwoods in your tank. Why? Because these pufferfish are very sensitive to the pH. You don't want the pH to be too acidic. That means too many rocks. And you don't want the pH too high. So what happens is that driftwoods releases tannins, and it balances the pH if you are putting a lot of rocks in your tank. Lava rock doesn't really change the pH. So if you have lava rock, cereal rock, this is a cereal rock. Those rocks don't really change the pH, but I had elephant stone rocks at one point, and that one actually changes the pH quite a bit. So I had to add a little bit more wood in my tank. I've actually didn't clean this driftwood, so my tank is a little bit more yellowy, and that's fine. I kind of like the vibe. But if you don't clean your driftwoods, the tannins will release in the tank, and that's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. You're getting some natural bacteria in your tank. But if you are cleaning your driftwood, just remember, add lots of wood in your drifting. The other thing is you want to have some plants where they can hide. So he's been sleeping over here. You guys can see kind of the holes in the tank. And he's also been sleeping on this side now because of this beautiful, I don't know, I wanted to put a coconut tree here and then put the Anubias, but he feels like there's some coverage. So you want to have lots of plants. They love Anubias. Lubias are nice because they like to chill on the leaves. They love Java fern, and they love red tiger lotus. And you can probably add like Amazon sword. I think Amazon sword are a really cool plant. I'm actually thinking of getting Amazon sword for my next look. But I actually like the green ocelot. I think I want to put some green ocelot in my tank. Some green ones, some red ones. I think that would look really, really good. And I think he would really enjoy it. The other thing is you need to have good flow. So I have a wave maker. This is from Aqua Illumination. And basically I can control this on my phone. You want to have a good flow because remember guys, these fish live in rivers, not just in open water. So there's always constant flow in their, I guess, their environment. And also it's good. It makes them move, it makes them swim a little bit and work hard. The other thing is you want to add air stones. I have an air stone in the back over here. Just because again you want to create some oxygen for them. I don't have it turned on because I have this thing over here, so I'll show you guys real quick if I put it on. So technically this, I consider this my air stone. So basically I'll turn this on once in a while, just to put some oxygen in the tank and make sure that he's healthy. It is quite loud. That's why air stones sometimes are a little bit better. But again, in the summer project that I'll be doing this summer, I'll figure something a little bit more convenient. I do have my skimmer as well over here, and that creates a lot of bubbles as well. But I like to put the skimmer on once a day just to take out the oils on top of the tank, which I have to do today. I'm just going to turn it off just for the sake of the video. Oops, wrong side. All right, there we go. Okay, so that's pretty much all you need just to start your aquarium. I think the most important part is filtration. So obviously I have all these plants over here, and this helps to suck up nitrate and not create an ammonia spike. Basically the roots are just sitting in the water like this on both sides, and actually it created some like algae in the back, which is freaking awesome. It looks sick. I don't know if you guys can see, it's like brown, but yeah, there's like natural algae, which is good. And then I have my lily pipes, and then it goes down to here and it goes under. Put the light. I have a little light in here. Let's check here. Let's grab that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I have the light, and then I basically have my canister filter. This is the OA605. So this filtrates about 120 up to 120 gallon. Very powerful stuff. And as you guys saw on my story the other day, I made this little thing. So basically, I'm gonna buy another clip thingy, that clip thing in the back there. Basically, I know you guys can see that this clip thing in the back detaches when I do water change. I need to buy another one for this tube over here. Basically, all I'll need to do is hold on this thing over here and then disconnect this part here from the canister filter, clean it. Once I'm done, I can just push it back in, nice and easy, and voila. Super simple, so I don't have to lift my canister filter anymore, which is really nice. I bought this thing on Amazon for like 50 bucks, and it just saves a headache. Also, I have all my tools here. This is all magnetic, so basically I just have to put my scissors here. It's all magnetic. And then I have some Ziploc bags, and then this bag with all the stuff for the tank. So like, again, fertilizer. The fertilizer I like to use. Oh yeah, and also I have the panels in here just to make my canister filter soundproof. But the go-to fertilizer I like to use is Neo. I have iron, and then I have Neo 1, which is an all-in-one fertilizer. Another thing is that's very underrated. It's this right here. So this is the secret sauce. So this is vitamins. I do put this in his food, and sometimes I'll drop a couple drops in the tank. So this is called Vitamix, and basically it contains a bunch of healthy vitamins for the fish that will actually enhance the color. So a lot of times I get asked, how is he super red? There's a lot of factor that goes into it, but the Vitamix helps with turning your fish's color to like a very vibrant, I guess, color. They won't turn officially red, but it'll keep his color very vibrant because he is taking the appropriate vitamin. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys in the next video. I got a new camera, so there'll be some cool pictures on our Instagram page, our TikTok page, our Pinterest page. Yeah, very excited. I'm getting the lens on Wednesday. Some gentleman will be shipping our lens, and this tank is doing good. We're getting a CO2 system very soon from F-Zone. Shout out F-Zone. So we'll be giving you guys some updates on this tank as well. The beta. Here's silver beta fish. And yeah, that's kind of all I have for you guys today. We're working on some stuff in the background right now for the Discord. As you guys will know, we will have a Discord community for how to scale on social media. So stay tuned for that. Okay guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.